Hi, this is Jamie, one of the drone pilots of Camelus. Today I will be guiding you through our process of getting drone footage. The first step is now to find a good location to fly our drones. Now this screenshot I have here is from Google Maps. I typically like to use Google Maps to find the locations, quick and easy, good aerial view, just to see what we can get. Now this location was good because there's a lot of trees around here, and obviously there's a nice river that would provide good footage. So the main thing is, once we've got a good location, I like to look at the map and rule out what to avoid and what to look for. So in this area, the main area of footage will definitely be this area here. It's got some really nice trees that would look good in the autumn colours and the river. Now we have to avoid places for obviously restrictions or just dangerous acts with the drone. The main thing I'm seeing here is the A10. It's quite a busy road, so this is the area that we kind of want to avoid with the drone. The next thing would be for parking. We want to find a place to park which isn't blocking any roads. So the first thing I'm seeing is this road here. There may be a nice place to pull over if there's a large enough gap. There's also a little side road down here that we can come down here, and it looks like there's a nice pullover point just there. Now if that is a good parking location, then we'll definitely be using this because it's right next to the footage and it looks like there's a nice public footpath leading onto this bridge. After that, we need to find a good takeoff location which is far enough away from anything such as the road or from the public. So instantly, if we were to park up here, we could just take off somewhere in this field on the edge of it. Or if we're parking here and we can walk across here, we'd choose this location on the bridge or over here. Now we won't know until we actually get to the site what is the best flight location, but it's always good to prepare just so that when you get there, you've got a good solid option that you can try. Once we've found a good area of where we want to fly, the next step is to check for any more flight restrictions or airports that could be nearby which would be dangerous to fly our drones in. Now this is the area we chose before, and as you can see, there's nothing in the immediate area which is of any concern. There's this, which is the power line, which is very useful as we could not see this very easily, but it's further away from where we want to fly, so this should not be of any concern. Now there is this blue area here which could be an issue, which is always something to look for as it could become a no flight zone, and there's a railway over here, but again these are far away from where we are going to be flying, so we should be okay. Now that we have checked the flight restrictions and completed a general overview of the area, it's time to head to the site. Upon arrival, we will try the main parking location that we found on Google Maps, as seen here. Once we got to the intended spot, it was clear that this was a parking place for the public footpath leading over the river, which was ideal. After finding a safe place to park, we need to head to the different takeoff points that we planned. When we arrived, it was clear that the bridge would be the best takeoff location as it had no trees above and was a safe distance from the vehicles that were parked near the other takeoff points. Finally, after all our preparation, we are ready to fly and capture our footage. Once we have captured our footage, we need to safely land and record our flight data. Then it's time to review what we have captured. The last step will be to edit the footage. I like to choose my favourite photos and take them into our editing software, Luminar 4. Here is a time lapse of one of the images being edited. A useful tip is to always shoot raw imagery if your drone is capable of doing so. This means that the image will hold more detail, allowing for much more flexibility when editing. However, this does mean the file size will be significantly larger than standard JPEG images, but if storage isn't an issue, then I highly recommend shooting in RAW. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, please ask us in the comments below.